Welcome back to Pickleball on Padre podcast. We're improvising this podcast live at a pickleball tournament. We've been doing this all week, and we're trying to have some fun. And we're here with our gold sponsor, Frank Garza from Pure Physical Therapy and Pilates. How are you, Frank?
I'm doing excellent, man. Super excited to be here.
Thanks, Frank. Frank, first of all, we're very appreciative of you being part of this because, as I was telling you before, this is a very community-based sport. And having people in the community, I know you're in McAllen and Westlaco, that support this is fantastic. But we've been having these conversations all week, right? It's also like, we need you. We're in pain, right? Constant pain. So tell us a little bit about how you can help us with that, right? Because I know from young people to old people, we're hurting in different ways. How can your company help us?
Absolutely, man. First of all, Edgar, thank you so much for having us and for bringing this to light. We, first of all, love to be involved in the community because we're just trying to serve as many more people as we can every year. And, playing up and being brought up like in sports. I used to play racquetball, I love sports, and we see people that come into the door and they get injured, right? They get injured, they do repetitive
happens
stuff.
To me all the time.
They get sore, different things arise. And so we have a lot of solutions for that. We have recovery programs. We have obviously physical therapy for any injuries. And just, it's good to be able to have that physical therapist in your corner to keep you going, to recover, to keep you being able to play again next week and not be able to say, I'm sidelined because I hurt. So basically anybody that's dealing with any type of pain, we can help. And, obviously,
do you guys specialize in sports? I do see it in your logo. There's a lot of sports. Do you guys specialize in sports? Because I know there's different types of physical therapy. Right. Do you guys specialize in that?
We do. We do specialize in orthopedics and sports and geriatric care, right? So a lot of, your spine problems, a lot of your sports-related problems, a lot of your post-surgical problems, we deal with all of that. So, but it doesn't just limit us to that. Physical therapy is very diverse. So there's a lot of other things that we can handle, that are not maybe sports-related, but sports is a big part of it.
Yeah. So there's another component to it, right? Pilates. And that seems intriguing to me because I now use yoga to help me get through all the pains. I think I told you on the phone, I have sciatica now that I never had before playing pickleball. So I use some yoga stretches. Do you think Pilates stretching can help for that too?
Absolutely. So one of our big focuses on when we do rehab is, gaining flexibility first, right? Without the flexibility, we're not going to be able to gain the power, the strength, and the endurance that maybe we need to sustain a long weekend of tournament play, right? Pilates brings that element to the treatment. It brings that whole body experience and really focuses on flexibility. There's a variety of things you can do with the Pilates, and that's what makes it so unique.
And I think that the other thing is, I think you touched on this, it's also endurance, right? I can now play longer because I have that strength that I built up through Pilates and through that stretching.
Correct. No, correct. And the loading is different. It's less loading. You're not putting as much stress on your joints and body. So maybe even, your older population can even go a little bit more aggressive in their strengthening with a Pilates type, regimen as opposed to a land-based regimen with weights and barbells and stuff like that.
Frank, again, we're very appreciative that you've been a part this week. How can they find you? Where can they find you? I know you said Westlaco and McAllen, more or less what area?
Yeah, so we're located on 5413th North 23rd Street in McAllen, and then we're in Westlaco on 8th Street, 1810 8th Street in Westlaco. And then, of course, our website is www.pure-physicaltherapy.com. You can find all types of information there. There's ways to schedule on there. And, of course, all our social media accounts. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Pure Physical Therapy and Pilates, and you should be able to find us.
So if you're a pickleball player, we encourage you to search out Frank because, obviously, he's supporting us. But if you're playing any kind of sports, search out Frank because if you're hurting, that's what you need.
That's it. If whatever life you want to live, that's what we're there for. We're going to implement life-changing movement experiences and help you live the life that you want, Frank, whatever that is.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you very much, Edgar. Yes, sir.
See you soon.